And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport. Jose Ramirez leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively. Just about set to go down. And our pitcher tonight, Aaron Savali. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, he got into the 8th inning his last time out, really pitching deep into games as of late. We'll see today how many innings he's got in him.
The pitch. Ronald Acuna Jr. stands in now and watches strike one. Next offering misses, and 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike two. Next pitch misses way outside. Pop up here, third base side. Arias under it. And there's one down. Here's the Atlanta Braves lineup. And this is a dangerous group, Chris. Top to bottom loaded with guys who can barrel up the baseball. A lot of high exit velocities. And that all results in a club that's leading the league in slugging percentage right now.
And Boo, that means the pitcher's got to be ready from the very first pitch of each and every at bat, because these guys, they're ready to jump all over you, and they've got the swing speed, the velocity through the zone, however you want to measure it, to hit the ball hard and hit it a long way.
There's no question this is a lineup that is built to win in today's modern game of baseball. And the righty deals. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Kicks and fires. That one drifts inside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now it's filled up. On the ground. And it gets by him.
He's been swinging it really well lately. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Here's Austin Riley, hitting a ton of homers this year, second most in the National League. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch. That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Albies over at first with 1 away. Next offering is in for a strike. And now 2-2. Two now. And now the count filled up 3-2.
So here we go. Base runner at first, could be running on the pitch. He's got good enough speed to steal the bag. To get...
Albies on the move. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. And a swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
So here's Murphy now, 7th in the National League in RBIs. That's hard hit on the line. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. Now the Guardians will get their shot. Still. back here at the ballpark. And starting in this one, Max Fried. Going to be hard to top his last start, Singy.
He was outstanding. Complete game shutout. He got some great support from his defense. He's got the swing and miss stuff. Everything working for him. We'll see if he's got it today.
Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a foul straight back. And he deals. To third, Riley. On the run, sends it over to first. One up, one down. Let's take a look at Terry Francona's lineup for the Guardians. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Andres Gimenez.
Well, Boog, he's a guy to watch because he capitalizes on the big situations as well as anyone. Hitting over 350 with runners in scoring position. And you know what that means? That means he's a key player for this offense because he can really drive them in when the team needs him the most. He's been clutch all year.
That one's in there. That's strike one. You know, Singy, this is true. Max Fried, the night before his starts, will sit down and take his scouting report and play MLB The Show to see how his pitches work against the other team.
That's pretty impressive right there.
Quan tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. And yes, he did. Freddie Ferguson rings him up. 2 outs, base is empty. Now it's Jose Ramirez. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. Well, Jose Ramirez had a sensational 2018 season. He became just the 8th player ever to have a season with 30 doubles, 30 homers, 30 steals, and walking more than he struck out. Bounce to the right side, and that's just foul. Strike 3, got him with the backdoor breaking ball. The Guardians go down in order. We played an inning, no score. Second inning set to go. Here's Matt Olson.
The first baseman, Matt Olson.
The wide to kick the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Right-hander kicks, deals. And takes low for ball one. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
Hauls it in, and there's one away. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 2 hits and 4 at-bats during yesterday's ball game. Swinging a foul straight back. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. Dives, and it gets by. Now he'll turn for second. Not stopping, he's going for 3. And he'll make it into third with a triple.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Here's Eddie Rosario. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Second inning here, no score. There's a strike.
Getting a little frustrated with the strike zone.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. That one lifted to left. Quan settles underneath it. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags for home. Play it home. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
Here's Orlando Arcia. And first offering is fouled off.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sack fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Two outs. And that's in the dirt.
One ball, two strikes.
And the 1-2 misses to even the count. That's to third. Ramirez sends it to first, and that'll do it. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Braves 1 and the Guardians. Bottom of the inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Mike Zunino.
The catcher, Mike.
That one's in there, and that is strike 1. Fried, a former Gold Glove winner, he features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. Next offering is in for a strike.
1-2.
The punch out there, and there's one down.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Josh Bell at the plate now. In there for strike 1. One down, base is empty. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. And a pitch. Got him swinging.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now.
Makes the sliding grab. Guardians fail to score. They're down 1. And welcome back. And now the center fielder, Sam Hilliard. And the right-hander back to work. Hilliard in his 4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And they went out and made a trade for him last season. In the air to left center, Arias under it. Puts the squeeze on it, and there's one away.
Yeah, that's a tough play for the infielder ranging back into the outfield. There's part of him that's saying, hey, where are you at, outfielder? Call me off. But he stayed focused and made a nice catch right there.
Acuna, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The next offering misses, and it's 1-2.
It's a good take.
Lifted in the air, right field. Gonzalez trying to get there. Tracks it down for the out. 2 down.
The batter number 1.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Pitch misses. 1-0. Albies, multi-time All-Star, 26 years old. What a run over the last 10 as he's hitting over 400 during that span.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
That's outside. 3 balls, no strikes. Austin Riley waits on deck. That's in there, and the count is 3-1. The pitch. That's in there, and it's 3-2. Got it by him for the K. Braves are set as we go to the last of the 3rd. So in now for Cleveland, Oscar Gonzalez. And there's the strike. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. And here it comes. And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Called strike 3 on the fastball, and that ran back over the inner half.
Well, definitely a borderline pitch right there, and he didn't look too convinced as he headed back to the dugout. You know, those are tough ones to let go as a hitter, but with the human umpire calling balls and strikes, it's always going to be on you to protect yourself with 2 strikes.
Next offering is foul back. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Foul ball, still 0-2. The pitch. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Next one misses, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Next offering is down low.
Still just the 2nd batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
Sets him down looking. Froze him with the heater at the knees.
Really good battle right there, and that final pitch probably could have gone either way. He was hoping he'd get ball 4. Instead, the umpire rings him up for the backwards K.
Miles Straw in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next offering in the dirt, and the count is 1-1. 2 down, nobody on. And the count 1-2. And now the lefty. Swing and a ball popped up. Arcia drifts towards it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They trail here 1-0. Welcome back as we go to the top of the 4th. Now in for the Braves, Austin Riley. And a pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Braves doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Line drive. 1 away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat. You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage. And that might be the case today.
Out towards left center. Straw has a beat on it. Snags it for the 2nd out. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Matt Olson's turn to hit. He's 0 for 1. And first offering is fouled off. And a good eye there. Got him looking for the K. Fastball to letters, froze him for. Back now at Progressive Field. Here's Andres Jimenez. Free, back to work. And that's a strike.
You know, these Guardians, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone.
1-1.
You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In for a strike, and a count 1-2.
And as a pitcher, when the hitters are swinging at everything, you feel no need to challenge inside the zone. You just keep working the corners and expanding that strike zone and beyond, and they just keep eating right out of your hand.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. Kwan in the box now, no balls and a strike. Tapped softly on the ground. Gathers and throws to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
And there's a foul ball. The Guardians yet to pick up a hit here. And he grounds one back up the middle. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. Guardians go down 1-2-3. Still behind by a count of 1-0. Back here in Cleveland, and now the DH, Travis d'Arnaud. You and I got a chance to broadcast the 2019 All-Star Game, and the city of Cleveland did such a great job. I felt like wherever you turned, there was some type of ad for the All-Star Game, a face of one of the players playing in the game. I thought the city overall supported the event really well. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. There's the strike.
Yeah, and I think the players backed it up from the home run derby and the show that was put on between Vladimir Guerrero Jr., Pete Alonso, and others. It was off the charts. And then the game is always special. When you see the best in baseball, you remember how special this game is. And to be here at this ballpark, I think just was the icing on the cake.
Eddie Rosario next up for the Braves. And that's down and away. That misses the zone. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
Righty delivers. That one misses. 3-0.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And a 3-0 finds the zone.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
In for a strike. Now it's 3-2. A wind in the pitch. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Man at first with 1 gone. And next for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. And that's in there for strike 1. Rosario stands at first with 1 out. Line drive caught. Here's the center fielder, Sam Hilliard. Hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time. And that is in for a strike. And it's 0-1. Upstairs.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next one is off the plate. And it's 2-1. Just off the outside edge.
Well, these guys have had a hard time scoring in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
And that's ball 4.
Not what he wanted to do right there, Boog. That keeps this inning alive, puts a runner in the scoring position, and a chance for this offense to add on to their lead.
Acuna in the box now. Takes strike 1. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Angel De Los Santos appears to be getting loose. Stephan warming up as well. And the pitch. Misses outside. And it's a ball and a strike.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. The next pitch misses, and a full count now. Ozzie Albies next to bat for the Braves. Ripped down the line, base hit. Runner around third. He will score. It's 2-0 to third, not in time. He's safe. It's second and third with 2 gone.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So 2 down. Ozzie Albies next up for the Braves. First offering misses the mark. There's a strike.
1-1.
Next offering is fouled back. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. The Braves add 1 on the RBI double. It's now a 2-0 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here in Cleveland, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Mike Zunino. That's in there. That's strike 1.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound. You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
And now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
Ground ball, Austin Riley. Slings it across. And a couple of quick outs.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Noel stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Up the middle. Albies. Inning over. The Guardians go. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Angel De Los Santos.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
And a pitch. Riley in the box again, takes a strike. Oh, and 2 now.
1-2.
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit.
Now batting, catcher, Sean Murphy.
Here's Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. And the 0-1. Bullpen activity starting up now. Nick Sandlin up and throwing for Terry Francona. One, 2 now. Goes down looking. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
Now this one's crushed down the line. Hooking, foul ball.
Oh, it's a really good pass of the ball right there. Just a little bit too quick. He's got to find a way, just let it travel a hair more.
Pitch misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Strike 2.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way up. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
Another 1-2. And that's a strikeout looking. Called strike 3 and a fastball up in the zone.
Now batting.
Travis d'Arnaud getting ready to hit.
d'Arnaud.
Good eye right there. d'Arnaud, an all-star a season ago. 34-year-old vet, a former first-round pick back in 2007. Look out! And it hit him.
Our biggest concern other than injury after a moment like that is just how the pitcher will respond. You know, sometimes a guy will lose confidence in a pitch when he's hit somebody.
Rosario up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. First and second, 2 down. The 1-1. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. At the belt and fires. Hit on the ground to the right side. Jimenez. Jump throw. They take the force out. That's the 3rd out. 2 left on. 7, 8, 9, 2 up in the home half of the inning. And welcome back. Now it's the right fielder, Oscar Gonzalez. First pitch just misses. Gonzalez measures 6 feet 2 inches, 180 pounds. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Slings to first, and that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. Gabriel Arias digs in for the Guardians. That one catches the zone, 0-1.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
On the ground. Knocks it down.
Number 7.
One gone runner at first. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. And there's a ball.
1 ball, no strike.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
And that one in the air center field. Puts it away for the out. So the batting order turns over. Andres Jimenez digs in for the Guardians.
Ball.
And that one missing low.
1-0.
That's in for a strike. this off of first with 2 away. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. The throw to first, inning over. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Trevor Steffen. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Orlando Arcia now at the plate. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off. And the right-hander deals. There's a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front. So off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
The 1-2. And a ball evens the count. That misses, and it's 3-2.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
That's a tough one to swallow right there. If you're on the mound, you're ahead in the count 0-2, and you just couldn't find a way to put him away. It's going to be frustrating if that one comes back to bite him.
In the air, left field. Quan settles underneath it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
The right fielder.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a strike.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
Next offering misses. 1-1. And that's outside.
2-1.
That one missed. The pitch. And it's filled up.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Got him. Snap throw to first. Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. Hand up as he asks for time at the plate. The pitch. That one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Kicks and deals. Stays alive.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Righty to the plate. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Straw getting an angle on it. He's got it, and that will end the inning. One left for Atlanta as they're unable to add to their 2-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Kwan. That's in there, and that's strike 1.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in at bats. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Next offering misses down and away.
1-2.
That one just missing inside, and it's 2-2.
Two strikes.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting a call he probably should have gotten. Didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing and a miss. And that is strike two.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Next pitch in the dirt. Ball one. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today. Economical with the pitch count.
Zunino now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Strike two.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Kicks and fires. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Here comes a pitch. Gonna count 1-2. Just missed. The wind of the pitch. 3-2 now.
Full count.
This ball's chopped to the ground. Throw on to Olsen, and Zunino is set down. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Nick Sandlin.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
Riley in now, takes ball one off the plate.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And that one is inside. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Two now. Bounced out to short. Arias zips it to first. First out in the top of the 8th.
The batter.
Now here is Sean Murphy. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. And now it's even up. The 1-1 is fouled off. The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Olsen in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Pitch is in there, and the count even at 1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight. On to the bottom of the 8th, and here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. In the air, right field. Acuna there. Hauls it in for the out. Next is the designated hitter, John Kenzie Noel. in there, and it's 0-1.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Center field. Hilliard hauls it in for the out. 2 away now. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. That one is absolutely belted. That's back. And that one hops the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Challenged him with the fastball right in the heart of the zone, and he was clearly ready to jump all over it.
Brian Snitker out of the dugout. New pitcher for the Braves, Raisel Iglesias.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Off the mark there, and it's a ball and a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to...
And it gets by him. The throw home. The run scores from second, and they trail by 1. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. There's a strike.
All season long, he's racked up a number of saves, and sometimes the adrenaline doesn't get high enough until there's a runner or two on base.
And a pitch. That one off the mark. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Just about gives his skipper a heart attack, but that's where he functions best.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Right-hander kick steals. Foul ball still, a 1-2 count. And here it comes. And now the count is even.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Arias leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Got him! Snap throw. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. You're watching. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Eli Morgan.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Darno, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. So 2 balls and no strikes. Right-handed reliever. Off the mark there, and it's 3-0. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
The why to kick the pitch. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first, heading for 2. Straw throws to second. Not going to get him. He's in there.
Well, that's how you respond. Leadoff man comes up, gets into scoring position. Now, there are several ways that they can get this run across.
And now, Eddie Rosario. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. 0-2 as he waves at that one. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Sam Hentges up and throwing for Terry Francona. Next one off the plate inside. Now 1-2. That one to first. Oh, great stop. And that's a great play for the out. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Orlando Arcia. Ripped to short, to first, and there are 2 outs. And now the center fielder, Sam Hilliard. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. The next offering misses, and that's ball 1. Swing Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike two. Swings and misses. Struck him out. So a leadoff. Welcome back. Bottom of the ninth. Now it's the second baseman, Andres Jimenez. Now into the game, Eli White. He'll be out in left field.
Now playing left. Number 38, Eli.
Iglesias back to work. Albies over to first in time. One out, bottom of the ninth. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball one.
Boog, this is a real tough place for visiting teams to come in and close out ball games for a win.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
You can see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
Next one misses. Now 2-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
Well, that was a really good job setting him up right there. Pitcher and catcher working together to finish him off with the fastball. And even though the location probably wasn't what he wanted, the sequence is what got the job done. Clearly late with the swing after seeing the off-speed stuff on the pitch before.
Ramirez in the box lays off for ball one. And now 2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
Home team down a run. And the home team trying to pull it out. Next pitch is outside.
That turns out to be a really good take right there, but you don't want to end this game with the bat on your shoulder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Well, with this sixth win in a row, all of a sudden, you start to look around up and down the lineup, to your left, to your right as a player, and you say, you know what, we're good. We may have had some tough times earlier on, but this is a good team, and you start to expect this kind of play out of yourselves. We'll see if this translates into a longer winning streak than it is right now.
And your final score here today, 2-1. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For Cleveland, Inside the Show with your host, Justin Allegri.
And a happy 4th of July to all of you out there today. Here's what took place around the majors yesterday. Looking first at the NL East, the Atlanta Braves pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they beat the Guardians in Cleveland 2-1. The win was their 6th straight as a team. The St. Louis Cardinals amassed 14 hits in the game as they took down the Fish in Miami 6-3. The Washington Nationals combined to allow only 4 hits as they grabbed the win against the visiting Reds 7-3. The Chicago Cubs picked up 14 hits in total as they took a victory against the Brewers in Milwaukee 5.
Live from Cleveland, this is Progressive Field. 4th of July baseball coming at you. The Atlanta Braves taking on the Cleveland Guardians. John Shambi along with Chris Singleton, and singing the big bat in the lineup so far this year, Eddie Rosario leads the team at OPS, so he's the guy that looks to slug and basically make things happen for them offensively.
Just a machine in terms of production at the plate. He'll take his walks, he'll barrel up the baseball, he'll hit the ball in the gaps, he'll hit the ball over the fence. So talk about a guy going good.
Just about ready to go, and towing the slab in this one, Zach Plesac.
Very dominant his last time out, picked up the win, only allowed one run. These guys would love to see him back on his game in this one.
Ready to go now? Now it's the power speed combo. Ronald Acuna Jr. The pitch. That's inside. So we're underway on a day made for baseball, the 4th of July. Here's a 1-1. And that's too high.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That clips the zone. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
And a swing and a miss. And there's 1 down.
Tell you what, those are the types of guys pitchers really like to punch out when they're on the mound, because if they get on, just the distraction that they create with all that speed over on the base pass, it could take away your focus from the next hitter, and that's the last thing you want to do is serve up a pitch that a guy hits over the fence and it's a multi-run home run.
Set down on strikes. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3.
Well, anytime you can punch out the top 2 guys in a lineup to start an inning, you got to be feeling pretty good out there on the mound, because when you think of just having a distraction, table setters on the base paths, and all of a sudden you're dealing with the number 3 hitter, any distraction can cause you to serve up a cookie, and instead of it being a solo shot, it's a 2 or 3 run homer.
The 0-1. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. The 0-2. Got it. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start.
Impeccable command in that one. 3 batters, 3 strikeouts. That's electric stuff out there on the mound.
Back here in Cleveland. And on the mound now, Spencer Strider. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Here's the Guardians lineup now. These guys can really pile up the runs, Chris. They're among the top teams in scoring this year.
Yeah, and when you can get a lead and be out in front, it really changes what that opposing manager can do with his bullpen. And on top of that, it helps your own pitching staff. It gives them more margin for error. So instead of guys squeezing the ball, trying to throw darts and be perfect, they can relax, let the ball come out of their hands, and pitch effectively. So that offense and the ability to score runs also helps the pitching and the defense.
Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. Now the 0-1. And that one is inside ball 1. Stephen Kwan, pretty active on the bases, and not surprising, his favorite players growing up were 2 really good base runners, Ichiro Suzuki and Dave Roberts. The 1-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. Scoreless after one. Here in Cleveland, so here's Murphy now.
The designated hitter, Sean.
And the right-hander back to work. Line to left. He makes the grab. One up, one down. Matt Olson up to the plate. Third in the NL in RBIs this year. Pitch misses outside. And that is ball one. No score here in the second. Next pitch is downstairs.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
One down, base is empty. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Fly ball down the line. Gonzalez moves under this one. Brings it in for the third out. Braves go down quickly here. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Nope. Back now at Progressive Field. Bottom half of inning number 2. Here's Josh Bell. The wind of the pitch. There's the strike.
That slider breaking in can be a tricky pitch. If you don't finish it and have that bite at the end and it stays out over the plate, it can get hit a long way. But that was a good one right there.
And Acuna able to make the grab. And a quick out number 1.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
Josh Naylor in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Next offering is in for a strike. Our plate umpire Freddie Ferguson. And he pumps it a strike. What about some no-nos? Like, you can't call the umpire blue the way you do in Little League or high school, right?
Yeah, even in the minor leagues, you'll learn quickly. You call the umpire blue. You better learn his name. And that's just part of being a professional player and even a major league player.
George Valera stands in now and watches strike 1. That one's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more guys that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
And the 0-2. Swing and a ball popped up. Albies makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. We'll move to the... And welcome back. And the batter now, Eddie Rosario. The right-hander back to work. On the ground. In plenty of time to first, and one away in the top of the third. Here's Orlando Arcia. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. Plesac, in his 5th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. Top of the third, no score. And the next pitch is way outside. Struck him out looking. Couldn't pull the trigger on a fastball at the knees. Now in for the Braves, Sam Hilliard. And he grounds one to the right side. Takes it himself, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning, here's the rookie third baseman, Jhonkensy Noel. That's in there. That's strike 1. Noel goes 6'1", 180 pounds, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Snap throw.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Bo Naylor, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2. Ground ball up the middle. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Now it's the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
0-2 now. That one hit to right. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. And there's 2 down. Miles Straw digs in for the Guardians. And first offering is fouled off. Naylor, the runner at first with 2 gone. Way out front for strike 2. This one high in the air to left center. Can't get there, base hit. Throw cut off to second, but he's in there easily.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty important.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it for the inning.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of.
Welcome back. New inning getting started. And stepping in is the speedy Ronald Acuna Jr. First pitch, not close. Good eye right there.
2-0.
The wind to kick the 2-0. That's through there for a strike.
Really nice spot there on that 2-0 to get back in the count. I mean, hitters looking to turn on something, but tough pitch like that, he's just going to take it.
Next offering misses. Ball 3.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Ozzie Albies up to the plate. Struck out looking in his first at bat. That's in there. And that is strike 1. First offering. Runner goes. It's a pitch out. Throw, and they got him.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
Oh, great stop. On the money. Nice play.
Great read off the bat by the second baseman. He took a perfect angle to get to this ball, knowing that he was going to have to dive to cut it off. Gets up and completes the play from the outfield grass. What a great job of picking up his pitcher.
Riley in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Oh, nice play. The throw, and very nicely done for the out. Back here in Cleveland, here's the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. Swings and misses.
0-1.
Strike 1. Stephen Kwan is making a name for himself. He won the College World Series playing at Oregon State. He played along with Adley Rutschman and Nick Madrigal, and he took home a Gold Glove his first year in the majors, 2022.
We're talk about a guy who makes great contact. Hard to throw it past him. He does not swing and miss very often.
Hilliard makes a move on it. Great effort as he's able to haul it in, and there's one down.
The batter,
Josh Bell at the plate now.
Josh Bell.
First offering, and it just misses. Yes, Singy, he went 116 pitches before his first swing and miss in the majors. Amazing. The pitch. And that one fouled off. 1-2 now. That misses off the outside edge.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch, keep the at-bat alive.
Struck him out swinging. The high heat too much on that one. Here's Josh Naylor. That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. And that's through there for a strike.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
That just misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And downstairs.
It's a good take.
2-2.
Next pitch misses inside. And that's ball 3. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
I think the key is arm action on the change.
All set for the start of the inning. Now it's the DH, Sean Murphy. In for a strike, 0-1.
You know, these Braves just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Pitch misses there, and it's 1-2. Next pitch just misses. 2-2. Got him looking for the strikeout. Throws him with the heater at the knees.
Oh, nice job right there. He struck him out twice. The pitch before looked like it was strike 3. Doesn't get the call. Bears down. Throws another quality pitch for the strikeout.
And first offering is fouled off. The Braves hitless so far in the game. Swing and a miss.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
That to right. Brings it in with a nice running grab. 2 away. And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. 0 for 1 so far.
d'Arnaud.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. And another ball.
That's the ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Two outs. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor. Third out, and that ends the frame. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Leading off, George Valera. First pitch, and he just misses.
You know, these Guardians just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
The 1-1 is fouled off. Caught him looking for the K. And now it's going to be Jhonkensy Noel. In there for strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Olsen pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
Good hard fastball up in the zone right there. They look really good coming in, but so hard to get on top of as a hitter.
Naylor batting for the second time, and that's strike one.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point.
Oh, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Guardians go down. Back now at Progressive Field. All set for the top of the sixth. Here's Eddie Rosario. Plesac back to work. Swing and a miss, and that's strike one. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. And that one clips the corner.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Left-hand batter waits. To the right side. Strong. Now one gone in the top of the sixth. Orlando Arcia next up for the Braves. Arcia hitting better against right-handers this year, so some reverse splits there. Strong. Whips it to first. 2 up, 2 down. Sam Hilliard next up for the Braves. 0 for 1. He grounded out to first his last time. Next pitch is popped up. Makes the catch, inning over. So he's through 6 no-hit innings now. Here in Cleveland, John Shelby with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Gabriel Arias. On the outside corner, that's strike one. Arias, in his rookie season, 23 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And he hits a ground ball right side. The flip to the pitcher covering. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. So digging in, Miles Straw.
Second baseman, Miles.
And that's in there for strike one. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. Oscar Gonzalez digs in for the Guardians. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind him.
The wind and the pitch. And now 2-1. A little out front there as he swings through it. Next offering is downstairs.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Kicks and deals. Foul ball, and it remains a full count.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
And a 3-2. Struck him out looking. The Guardians go down in order. Still no score. And welcome back. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. And the pitch.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
And a 1-0. And a strike. And that skips in the dirt.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
And that one lifted in the air, center field. In there, base hit. And the bid for history is gone. So history wasn't meant to be in this one, but it's been quite the performance.
Man, that's tough for a pitcher to swallow. I mean, when you're right on the brink of a no-hitter, just pitched a heck of a game, just couldn't make it to the finish line.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
And delivers outside. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count. Runner on the go. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
And a pitch. Right through there for a strike. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but, you know, his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's going to have to buckle down right here.
Here's Austin Riley, having a huge season. Comes into the day leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. And strike 2. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Trevor Stephan getting ready to go. De Los Santos getting loose as well. Next offering is outside.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And that's downstairs and outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here in a crucial spot. The 2-2. Diving, and he can't make the play. Around third. Play at the plate, safe, and they take the lead. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Manager out of the dugout now, and he will make a move to dip into the Guardians bullpen. Zach Plesac departs, and as he heads, they hand the ball over to a new arm, Trevor Stephan. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. Here's Sean Murphy. He swings and misses at the first pitch, 0-1. Just off the outside part of the plate. First and second here, no outs. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 2-1.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 3-1 in for a strike, full count.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Snap throw. And now Matt Olson up to hit. He swings and fouls one off.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. There's a strike. Albies, the lead runner at second. Riley over at first with one away. Next pitch is outside, and that's ball 2. Got him swinging.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there.
They clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. That's towards center. Valera moving under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Well, they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball. Bottom of the 7th. Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And a pitch. There's a strike.
Usually when a pitcher's had a dominant outing, he has filled up the strike zone and he's gotten ahead in the count with first pitch strikes. Well, that's exactly what this guy has done in this one. Over 70% first pitch strikes.
And 1 away in the bottom of the 7th. And now the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
Well, I'm impressed with that challenge pitch right there. Even with this slim lead, this guy's not afraid to go right after these hitters.
That's off the mark. 1 ball, 1 strike.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, he's been racking up the strikeouts, and what's so impressive, not walking anyone. I mean, this guy's just going right after hitters, filling up the strike zone, and it looks like hitters, they're trying to think with him, but they just are a pitch behind. Dominating stuff out there on the mound.
Strike 2.
He doubled up on the off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working on.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Guardian. They turn things over to the southpaw, Sam Hentges.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So now a pinch hitter, Marcell Ozuna. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. And that one almost got him. Kicks and fires. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And that's 1 away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. And now Orlando Arcia. In there, and it's 0-1. Hentges throws what a lot of people consider to be a power sinker. Throws it with serious velocity, but it moves a ton and it stays down. Next offering is down low.
And Boog, against a guy like this, you grab your backup bat out of the rack. You don't want to take your gamer up there because you know there's a good chance it's coming back broken.
That's a strike, and the count is filled up. What's the approach when you're facing a guy like this, Chris?
Don't look down in the zone because you'll end up chasing something that's out of the strike zone. Make him elevate the pitch. Because he's not as effective at the top of the strike zone, you got a better chance of having success.
The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
Well, looking for a swing and miss right there, or for the ump to help him out and make a call with that last pitch, but neither happened. Close pitch, but a good take to earn that walk.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. And that one is lifted in the air. Valera after it. Pulls it in on the run. And there are 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Acuna stands in now, looks at that one inside. Arcia off of first with 2 away. That just misses. Ball 2. There's a strike. The 2-1. And there's a ball.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
Ozzie Albies on deck for Atlanta. Strike on the inside corner.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And he walked him.
Second walk of the game for him, and he's been really patient at the plate. A game plan that he's sticking to. He's just not going outside of what he's looking for up there.
Now the number 2 hitter, Ozzie Albies. Way high.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Next one is off the plate. And now 2-0.
2-0.
Two outs. Couple of base runners at first and second. And that's in for a strike. And a swing and a line drive at a right field. And that is that. 2 left for Atlanta, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Staying in the game on defense, Marcell Ozuna. He'll be the new left fielder after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Here comes A.J. Minter to the mound.
Big swing and miss stuff right here, Boog. Averaging more than 1 strikeout per inning this season. So far, he's been pretty electric.
Valera at the plate now, and that's inside. That one misses. 2-0. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. That misses the zone. And now 3 balls and a strike. Popped up to the left into foul ground and a foul ball. The pitch. Now a pop up on the infield. Squeezes it. 1 away.
Well, such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And it's fouled away. At the belt and fires. Swings through that one out in front that time. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Andres Jimenez. And this is a big at bat in this ball game. And a foul ball. The tying run at the plate. And it's even up.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. The 1-1 is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that is that. Nothing doing for the guard. Here's a new pitcher from the pen, Daniel De Los Santos.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
The pitch. Riley at the plate now as he chases after that one. And before the 0-1, he asks for time. Next one is off the plate, and the count is 1-1. That one is upstairs. The count 2-1. And there's the strike. just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Time asked for a second time in the at-bat now. Payoff pitch. Got it by him for the K.
And he'll be beating himself up on the way back to the dugout. Got a pitch to hit and just couldn't get to it. I think that slider really caught way more of the plate than it was supposed to.
Murphy batting with 1 down takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Next pitch is downstairs. Cleveland has some action going in their pen. Nick Sandlin, the young right-hander, up and throwing. Next pitch misses inside, and it's 2-1.
Now you get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you, if he will.
Righty delivers. Good eye right there. 1-run game here in the top of the 9th. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Here comes the 0-1. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. And the right-hander deals. And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there. Welcome back. All set for the bottom of the 9th. And now the shortstop, Gabriel Arias. Now we see Raisel Iglesias out of the bullpen.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
The pitch. And that's in for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Here's a 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Arcia makes the catch. 1 down.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
That's a base hit, and that puts the tying run on base.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
So coming into the game now on defense, Eli White. He'll be out in left field. Gonzalez in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. Here comes a pitch. And that's down and away.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
2-2.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early.
And that one gets away at the plate. In there safely. That's a wild pitch, and the tying run moves into scoring position.
An unfortunate pass ball right there. One he's not going to be happy about behind the plate. And with the runner advancing to second, that double plays off the table right now. So we'll see if that comes back to bite him.
Snags it on the run. 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Stepping in, Stephen Kwan. Trying to deliver as the hero.
Oh, how he'd love to walk it off right here.
There's a strike. close, but called a ball. And it's a ball and a strike.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Trying to keep the game alive here in the bottom of the ninth. That one ran inside, almost got him.
The idea was right, looking to locate that fastball up and in. He just missed his spot a little bit.
And now it's filled up.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
Josh Bell waiting for a turn at the plate. That one the other way. Arcia on the first. Ball game. And the Braves hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Well, this one was all about the pitching and defense. Outstanding job of the pitchers, really attacking hitters, trusting what the catcher was putting down, and trusting the guys standing behind him to make the plays defensively. Sometimes you want to see a high-scoring game, but sometimes you can appreciate the artistic beauty of what these guys did on the mound today.
The final line score for our ball game. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 1 run on 2 hits, no errors. They left 4 men on base. For Cleveland, no run, 3 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 20 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Progressive Field